What's up, people? This is Jules K Entertain coming at you with a video game review, and not a review, a playthrough. I'm gonna be starting the playthrough, so sorry, it's been a minute. For Black Geyser, Couriers of Darkness. Now, this particular game came out a while back. I had backed it on Kickstarter. I want to say it was about 2 years ago it came out to early access, and they've been working on it big time. I did play it once it first came out, and I noticed it was kind of a little bit buggy. I don't generally have a lot of time to play games, so I wanted to come back to it when it was a little bit more complete, and looking at some of the fixes and everything like that. They've done a lot of work on it, so I'm looking forward to having a good time. As you can see here, let's go ahead and get to the gameplay. As you can see here, I have a game I can continue, but I'm gonna just go ahead and start a new game because it's been literally, I think, like a year and a half, or at least a year since I even picked this game up. So we're gonna go with let's just play with. I love Rangers. I love using Ranger characters. You know what? Let's create a new character. Let's just go ahead and create a new one. Just because, heck, this is gonna be my playthrough. This isn't just a test. We're gonna go with. I always like using.
My blade is sure, my arrow true.
And I'm gonna stick with a male for this. Yeah, +7 to their starting health, +2 health per level, +1 to maximum dexterity, -2 to the physique. I'm guessing the physique is like your strength or something. They're related to the strength. 15 damage with bows and arrows. Whoop whoop. Plus 10% with the weapons made of wood. I'm not sure if it stacks on those two. 25 resistance to depressive. 15 resistance to illusion and manipulation. Yeah, your boy can't be manipulated. You can't come at me with those little charms talking about something. Yeah, I'm sorry. Real life is starting to bleed through this video. And there's a -5 resistance to pulse and blow. Okay, gotcha. Now let's go with our class. I want him to be a ranger, of course.
I shall be your guide to the wilds of Yeringal.
Oh, excuse me. No, let's just look at these other classes they have, just in case somebody else wants to play this. We have your basic archetypes for, D&D and dungeon crawls, Dungeons and Dragons, and RPGs in general. You have your ranger, cleric, convoker.
I'm never lonely. My friends await my summons.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. I like that. I think this is a new class they put in since it first started. So this looks like it's a mixture of the necromancer and a mage, but they don't focus on it. Oh, this is going to be a pretty interesting thing. This is you can look at if you get the game yourself, or you can pause it. I'm just going to go through and click on
Nature is my province. My blade is sure, my arrow true.
Pause it.
Who dares stand against me?
All right.
Your dusk is my dawn.
Which is one of your usual archetypes. Actually, let me. There we go. I'm out of frame a little bit. We have the necromancer.
I shall be your guide to the wilds of Yeringal.
That's my main.
The wise shall fear my spells.
Okay.
Keep your eyes on the coin. Where has it gone? The shadows of my home. Come, let me show you.
We have a con man and a thief. That's actually really interesting to see that they have those two different archetypes in here, or those two different classes in here.
In the pitiless cold, I reign.
Okay, so those are your classes that you have available. So let's let's go ahead, and I already told y'all,
I shall be your guide to the wilds of Yeringal.
Let's go to the next. Wait, you can add more? Oh, wow. Okay, they allow you to multi-class in this now. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, this is an interesting little thing. I mean, I'm sure other games have done it, but this is interesting. I'm liking this. We'll just keep it like this. I don't want to get too. Actually, we will add one more. We will do a ranger. Oh, so it's limited as far as what you can do. It's limited as far as. So I'm sure if I pick something else. Maybe if I picked a fighter.
My blade is sure, my arrow true.
Available to me. No, cleric, evoke, druid, necromancer. Okay, so let's go back to ranger.
I shall be your guide to the wilds of Yeringal.
Okay, this is pretty cool. I like this. So depending on what class you pick, you can subclass and multi-class different levels. I like that. I like it. Good job on that. Good job on that to the devs. Let's go with, since I have ranged already, let's go with a thief. Somebody who can
The shadows of my home. Come, let me show you.
So this is, I'm actually liking that. That's interesting. Then we have these attributes here. Okay, so the physique, and it gives you the little rundowns of what each thing is. Physique, and again, you can pause as I scroll down. We have dexterity, intelligence, the focus, charisma. Yeah, I got all that charisma, baby. I don't need it in game because I got it right here in real life. You know what I'm saying? We have supernatural because I'm supernaturally awesome. It's a superpower. I'm just saying, it is. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this video after I've done picked all these. That just sounds so goofy. I'm gonna go ahead and pick and allocate these points, and then we're gonna come right back. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so now that I've gone ahead and picked the main attributes, the resistances pop up because I have the supernatural. Because supernatural, the value of supernatural increases a character's base health, resistance against heat, cold, poison, and acid, enables further special abilities for warriors and outlaws, and increases the number of elevated energy slots for wizards and priests. They really have done a lot with this game. So let's 15 points. I like to be a bit balanced in a lot of things, and it's a problem in like when I'm playing certain games is that I like things all across the board. So actually, you know what, I'm not as worried about poison and acid. Let's put this to life. I'm more resistant to heat, so I love me some heat, so let's do that. Actually, I lied. In games, cold has many worse properties, if I'm not mistaken, so we'll do that. Now we find ourselves on the skills and spells page. This is, you know, your basic skills, and again, we'll go through it. You can pause if you like to see what we have here. Let's start here. The bargaining, learning and research. We have brewing and drying. So let's go with the bargaining. I like the bargaining and persuasion. How many do we have? We have only one? Oh, I think this changed because of what I chose already. So I like to have at least one in everything. At least. Then we have class specific. We have hide and sneak, steal and plant. Because I'm a thief, I would like to be able to steal something. What? Why does my thief not automatically have that? Okay. So I'm not gonna be able to get all this stuff here. Let me go ahead. We're gonna cut after this. Let's go through these. Again, pause as you see it. Alright, and then we're gonna be right back after I allocate these ones. Alright, so we're back. What I did, I went with the Shady Dealings. I only have one to allocate. I went with Shady Dealings. Usually I go for things that are all battle based, and what I find in a lot of games is that battle is only a small portion of the game. You want stuff that allows you to have more options during chatting and things like that, so that's why I went with Shady Dealings. It allows me to have additional dialogue choices themed around the outlaws. My guy's gonna be a thief and a ranger. He's probably gonna be a little bit outlawish. Ranger thief, this is gonna be interesting. Then we have our weapons. Our weapons cache. I have 3 points to distribute here. Once again, let's go ahead down the list. Pause it if you want to see what it's all about. Alright, now that you've seen those, I'm gonna take a quick pause, allocate those 3 points where I feel they need to go, and be right back. Alright, so I'm back. What I did, I allocated 2 to my bows and arrows because primarily when in battle, I'm gonna be trying to use ranged, and I allocated 1 to small blades because look, he's a thief. He needs that small blade advantage. Just whoop, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get in, get out quick. Now we have our initial spells. This should be the last, this is the last section of this. And yeah, let's go ahead. We'll just do this. We'll go ahead one more time. Let's go down this list. Pause it if you need to. I'm just noticing, looking at this camera while doing this, I'm looking kind of creepy. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so as usual, I'm gonna go ahead, pause it, and be right back after I pick my spell. All right, and we're back. That took me a little bit longer than I thought it would. Big thing making choices. So I went with the Shattering Shot, which allows me to attempt a range attack to disrupt the target's defenses, inflicts brittle, exposed, and softened in the target. I went with Slayer's Intent, which you can read, but basically it just it grants a buff for my character. I always believe it's good to have at least 1 or 2 buff type things. And then for the eyes, it also sets something up for the target, down the line. So that's that. We have all this here. These are our stats, our attributes right here, our resistances. Pulse and blow, is low, but we're good. Next, we have our appearance. This is the part that always takes a minute, and man, this dude looks a little bit upset. Didn't I pick an elf? I think I picked an elf. Did I not? Oh, that's the default picture right here. You can I believe, I'm not sure if you can. Okay, so major color on this. Yeah, you don't have to like it, but this is what I'm going with. I want to brass. What? So I can't just get a brother? I get a tamarind? What? Okay. Oh, that's so the skin color. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Hair color. Let's go with some. I kind of like seeing like gray or white. I think that's cool. We have eye color. I love green eyes. I wish I could have green eyes in real life. I can't. And unfortunately, this game does fall in this, and I'm not gonna say unfortunately, and some of y'all may not like it, but this game does fall kind of into a common thing of very limited hairstyles. But they say it's because of elves and things like that. We'll go with this here. Very limited hairstyles. I guess we'll do that. And for the facial hair. I sure would like if we could have, you know, something like that, but hey, we can't. It is what it is. But I do like to have some facial hair on them. None of these, this looks like, yeah, I'll leave it without facial hair. Elves didn't have a lot of facial hair anyways, so we'll go with that. Yeah, the choices here for the portrait are kind of just slim. I'll just go with whatever works. Portrait choices are slim. I don't know if they have it where you can upload your own. I wish they did. That would be so awesome. Great Ocean Technologies, get on that. Am I hearing pops? It's kind of hard because I designed my character completely different. You know, we'll just go with let's just go with this dude here. Okay, so this part I am a little bit disappointed in is, you know, I know Great Ocean Technologies, they're a smaller company, so it's understandable they wouldn't have as much in the way of customization, but it would be nice to see the character that you're customizing with the decent portrait that's at least close. So maybe they can do something like that. I know in RPG Maker they have a thing where it kind of builds out portrait as you design the character. Let's go for that next time. Okay, so here's what I have right now. Look at this. This is pretty interesting. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna put throwing. Nah, you know what? Throwing will come later. Let's get this. All right, my name. Let's go with Kavar. That is the name of my D&D character that my first D&D character I ever created. And then we have the voices.
What? Yes.
I await your instructions.
Speak your mind.
I kind of like that, or...
Yeah? It's nice to be needed.
Don't you have another lick, Spittle?
You know, I kind of want to go with that one. But that's not my Kavar, so we will name this guy... Yunkus. I mean, I'm drawing up blanks for names. Yunkus. How would you even pronounce that? I don't know what I'm doing with this name. Give me a minute to figure this out, people. Let's go with something else. Rulek? Stick with Rulek. I don't know. You know what? Oh, suggest a name. Daniel? That's not a name, an elf. Edward? Jarty. You know what? That looks like an elf name. Okay. You know what? I think we'll go with nah. It sounds like no. Atley. That sounds. Geraldo. Doesn't sound like an elf. Jarny keeps coming out. Evald. I like it. That's what we're going with. Thank you for the suggestions. And we're gonna go with classic difficulty. We're not gonna put too much. So this is our overview right here. We have this going on right here. And we are going to finalize this right here. This is his portrait. Looks nothing like him. Grape Ocean. I get what Grape Ocean is doing with, you know, with the art style. So it would be kind of difficult to do the art style where it puts it in, but I think that would be awesome to see if we could, you know, do something like that. If y'all plan to do that in later times, or at least have it where someone can design and put it in there. I'm sure that there is a way to do it through modding and stuff like that, but I think it'd be good to have that right there and available for people to do. So yeah, this is Evald. I'll get used to saying his name at some point. So we're gonna finalize this. We're gonna press done, and this is going to be the end of the first one, which is just the first upload, which is just going to be the character creation. So hopefully you guys join me for the next one, which we will start to get into the actual game itself. Thank you so much for stopping by, watching the video. If you liked it, like, subscribe, comment, give me feedback. I like seeing comments and things like that. So please give me some feedback on what you did or didn't like about the video. And yeah, check out the next one.